Hi everybody and welcome to my week 40 update. Can't believe it's been 40 weeks, the time is flying. So, short video this week, just to update you. Firstly, I have had a letter through from the NHS with my diabetic retinopathy results, and fortunately they have come back as all clear. So if you remember from the last video I did, they put some drops in my eyes and then they examined the back of my eyes to see if there was any diabetes related blood vessel damage, and fortunately, as I said, that's come back all clear. So that now means that I don't need to go back for review for another 2 years. That is unless I suspect something, in which case back to the GP and through I go. So I'm clearly really happy about that. It's always something you have in the back of your mind. Is there something going on in your body that you can't see? I mean, I'm approaching 41, 43 now, so I'm middle-aged, and my eyesight is slowly starting to go, but fortunately that appears to be just like an age-related thing rather than a diabetes-related thing. So clearly that's all good. Secondly, I had a phone call with my coach from Zyla Health, and this was a different coach to who I've spoken to before, and I'd like to say they were a breath of fresh air. I must have spent the best part of half an hour talking with them about everything that I've been going through, how I really enjoyed the first 12 weeks when I was on the shakes, but slowly after that my diet deteriorated and my weight crept up. And he says that it's unfortunately quite common. People who are food dependent, as in people like me who don't necessarily have the best diet in the world, or I quite happily admit that I am lazy when it comes to food prep. It is unfortunately some people will have their weight go back on. I mentioned that when I'd spoken to a coach previously, they said there was basically no scope for me to go on the shakes, and that was that. But he said, well, why not just speak to your GP? It's something that they can possibly look at putting you on a longer term shake managed diet to help get your diabetes in check. And it's like, why has nobody even told me that this is an option? I mean, that is something that I've been wanting, and I've mentioned this on the video a few times before. I enjoyed the shakes, I enjoyed the structure that the shakes gave me, and if I could substitute some of my diet in a managed way with shakes, then that'd be fantastic for me. Like, even if I had a shake for lunch and a shake for dinner and a normal meal for lunch, then that would be great. That's something I'd really enjoy doing that, at least until I manage to get my diet under control, and not just the weight loss, but actually sort of get into a routine of being able to eat more healthily. I know it's a bad thing to admit as a middle-aged adult that I'm not really the best when it comes to meal prep, and I'd rather go for the lazy, ultra-processed, carb-dense route than salad, but that's something that I have to deal with. But if there's some form of mechanism I can do that under the NHS, which is controlled and measured, then yeah, I'm certainly up for doing that. So I have a call with my diabetes nurse in a couple of weeks to follow up from the blood test results and my examination last time. So it's something I'm going to mention to them and see where we go. Moving forward, it's end of November, the nights are getting longer and longer, and it's the weather's quite bad, but I'm going to start pushing myself even harder when it comes to exercising. If possible, I'm going to try and go out for walks during like a lunch break, or if I can sneak out for a half hour or finish a little bit earlier flexibly, I'll go out for a walk, and I'll try and do that way just to maximise the gains I've been having so far from the walks I've been doing. And I've got an exercise bike, and I'm going to be using that more frequently. And what I'm trying to work on is a plan for 2026 that will be both entertaining for you guys to watch and beneficial for me, both from a weight loss and a diabetes management plan as well. So I'm still working on that, and when I've got something to bring to you, I'll let you know. So, as I said, I'm going to keep this as a nice short video today, and I hope you're all well, and I will see you on the update next week. Take care. Bye for now.